All right, welcome back. Dried Moss here with Crimson Desert. We're going to be playing this. We may be playing some Minecraft later today. Not sure, but if that doesn't happen, then I'll switch over to some Elden Ring. We might be playing with Shale, but we'll see what happens. But until then, we'll do this for about 2 hours. Hope you are all having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. If anybody has ever watched Jim Carrey's Truman Show, I think it's just called Truman, though, the movie. Alright, I started back into Elden Ring yesterday. There's a stream out there of me trying to finish a From Software game. I'm nowhere near finishing it, but we're going to try to give it some time and see if we can make some progress, because I have procrastinated with the From Software Dark Souls genre for far too long. I may be getting a part-time job so I can buy a second house, so I might lose some time playing games, but we'll see. Life does some strange stuff, I tell you. Some strange stuff. Alright, checking on my lighting. I don't think my lighting is great. We're going to switch over here to the game. Let's actually get a camera up here. Yeah, it's way too dark. It could also just be my computer. I also need to change some lighting if I can. But, alright, welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, your time, most valuable resource you have. So spending some of it here with me is much appreciated. Thank you. Let me work on lighting, because I don't think this light right here, this bar light, is really bright enough. So if I did that, that doesn't really change anything. But it might just also be my computer. It could just be my computer brightness. Seems okay. It's not perfect, but like white light would be, I guess, the best. Actually, that's a blue light right there. No, that's too dark. Classic white light right there. I guess we could maybe do that. I could adjust my camera a little bit if I needed to. I don't know if you guys see, I've got quite a bit of collectible stuff sitting back there. I've been getting a ton into collecting. I don't have any of my pop figures. I have a whole wall of pop figures just for Demon Slayer. I think this light might be okay. We'll go with that. It's not too bright for me. It's kind of a white-blue blend, but we'll go with that. I do have a bowl of fruit here, so if you hear me smacking, I apologize if that is distracting. But let's get into the game. Alright. If you've seen my previous videos on this, thank you so much for watching those. I am really liking this game. I am taking my sweet ass time. And as the title says, slow and steady, I feel, is the way to experience this game. And anyone who doesn't have the time to spend is going to feel like they're rushing through just the main campaign, I think, are missing out on the wonders of a game that needs to have more of your time and allow you to have more exposure to the systems that are working to make it so special. And if I asked you, write me down on a piece of paper a sentence, 5 words on how you play a game, and there were other people in the room that I asked to do the exact same thing, do you think that we would get different responses on each of those slips of paper? I would say, without a doubt, that a resounding yes. people play games in a different way. And this game lets you play in so many different ways. Now, there is a campaign, there is a story, a narrative that you can follow, but I don't think it weighs heavily and becomes the primary driving motivator for our character here, Cliff. And I've treated it that way, so me and Cliff are just hanging out in a small town. We're doing favors for them. They're rewarding me in a way. I don't think that anyone who comes to watch a video game being played is oblivious to spoilers that will happen. So if you're here and you're watching me play this game, I'm going to talk about the things that I have experienced in the game, and I am going to spoil things for you if you are not wanting that to happen. Then I bid you adieu. Sayonara. Please stay as long as you like. But the things that you do in each of the towns for people that seem trivial will reveal that you are helping people that have a more important role in this world that is Crimson Desert. So because of that, I have made Cliff into this, I'm going to help this town out first, because the revenge of my clan being completely slaughtered to go find that other clan is not my highest priority. And if you compare another of my favorite game, my favorite game of all time, Cyberpunk 2077, and I've mentioned this before, I'm going to say it again to reiterate a point, that V had a shard in V's head that was erasing V, and that was Johnny Silverhand. That was an urgent thing on V's mind, and it was constantly bearing down on V. And you could go out and do all these little side quests that had nothing to do with saving V. I mean, V was dying, and there were still all these side quests that just seemed to have no urgency. Like, what, shouldn't I be like trying to save myself? Shouldn't I be trying to save V? But it's okay to play it in a different way, and I think this game has a very comfortable, soft, malleable way to approach things. The story, the exploration, the combat, the discovery of just regular things. Like, I'm collecting bugs, and that is not necessarily the intent of someone else's playstyle, and they may see that, and you may go out and watch a review of this game from someone who says, I've done 100 hours, listen to my review. And they did that in a rushed fashion, I think. And when you rush through a game, you will get rushed results. And rushing doesn't have to mean that you're ignoring things. You're just doing things in maybe a very time, your management of time is very good. So you may have a system, but you're still watching a review of a game that has been played and has not been out. They may get a review copy so they could spend more time on it before we do, but they're still trying to get a review out and be amongst the group of firsts out there that, want to speak their mind on it, so they get their platform. And that's not a bad thing, but still, it's their perspective on a game that they were working on to get a review out to you. And if you look at highly proliferated, I mean, that might not be the right word, but higher influencers like IGN or GameSpot or GameStop or whoever's out there that has a larger influence, they have other things to go do. And unless they are a Crimson Desert review platform that does spend the majority of their time doing that, say like a Marathon dedicated channel, that they play Marathon daily, if not 40 hours a week of Marathon, and that's the primary thing that they review, then those kinds of review channels have dedicated their time to not just providing you a which I think is a preview, because a review is still just a review done. Now, if that channel also starts making multiple reviews, it's like, hey, this is review after 100 hours. This is a review after 200 hours. This is a review after 1,000 hours. Because this game could 100% provide 1,000 hours. Now, my own perspective is mine. It's not yours. It's not anybody else's. We all play games differently. I want to preface this stream, I want to preface everything that I do with games in that mentality that you need to experience a game for yourself. You cannot have the same perspectives as I do. You cannot have the same perspectives of those who say they have a review for you. And the only way that you can gain your own perspective is by playing this game yourself. Especially since I'm a stranger. You don't know me. If you are in a close-knit group of my friends, then that changes the dynamic of things. But unless you know the person that you're talking to personally and you interact with them regularly, and when I mean interact, they know your name, they know a lot about you, they play games with you, you have back and forth conversations, and it's not just a response to a comment you make in their chat. And just look at how I am just meandering. Now, some people don't have the time to do this, and not everybody really has the time to spend, unless this is their only game. So I would offer my perspective, but it is still mine, not yours. And I welcome you to take your time with Crimson Desert. Take your time with every game. And I've helped myself do that by creating a database. I have this database you see here in the background. And I take a lot of notes. It helps me understand the world that I'm inhabiting. I did this first time I did this was with Cyberpunk 2077. Now I do it with almost every game that I play, especially one that has such a large universe to explore or world to explore. Okay, that's enough yammering for about 20 minutes. I do apologize for my camera. I can't seem to find a sweet spot for my camera. I probably need to slide over this way so I'm more centered, but then my TV's over there. I do not have the greatest orientation. I need to switch my tripod, probably switch the boom arm that has my camera on it, and find the sweet spot, because I want to get some of the stuff in the background as well, because it's a lot of my history back there. Okay, so go outside the cave, which I already did, and I know I've essentially just been talking. I mean, I'm also on a PlayStation 5 Pro, so this game is going to look better for me than it may on a PlayStation 5, a standard PlayStation 5. I specifically upgraded to a PlayStation 5 Pro because of Cyberpunk 2077. CD Projekt Red announced that they're bringing a PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced update to the game to use some of the power of the PS5 Pro. The PlayStation 5 Pro plays Crimson Desert. I can go back and play all my other games. Resident Evil 9, that's Pro enhanced. When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I'll have a Pro, which will help that game run better. And that game should be coming out this year, and Rockstar is saying that what they're showing is on a PlayStation 5. So it should look better on a PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay, I also want to kind of show you. I've taken my time, right? I have spent, let's go ahead and look at the amount of hours I've spent here. I spent 8 hours, which isn't a lot. It's not a lot. And I'm taking my sweet ass time. And this is all that I've explored. I don't know what this over here is. This might have been a part of a narrative or something that popped me in here, but I don't even have any towns or anything that I've explored here, so I'm not quite sure what that is. But this is the only section that I've explored, and I've spent about 10 hours. And I haven't gone to every location and talked to all the people and seen what other kind of missions, what help they need. I've mostly spent my time in this part of the map, and I've spent 10 hours just in here, going around, walking around. There's a question mark here. There's a bunch of question marks here. There's a bunch of things to explore. There's the Bluemont Manor that you could go inside of. There's the Oak and Shield Manor, which you can go inside of. I am very surprised that you can essentially go inside almost every building that I've found. Now, I'm not saying every building can be, but majority of the buildings that I come across, I can go inside, and that's awesome. And I'm noticing that this light is super bright, especially on camera. All right, I'm going to bring this brightness down. All right, I'm also going to... Yeah, let's just get out of here. Still, remember that this is primarily the way. Yeah, I've taken my time. Like, I have so much to explore. And I guarantee you there's like-minded players that play games this way. I could also just, I did this in the stream yesterday, that I probably spent the first 3 to 4 hours without using a horse, just kind of walking around on foot. And that's enjoyable. And plus, those that have been playing games to get to the end so they can talk about it, their end comes much faster than mine will. Alright, let's... the cave is over this way. I'm really liking the lighting. The lighting here is amazing. Especially when you go down into a cave. Like, it's impressive. Sorry, I'm making some tea here. A little latte, some Earl Grey and oat milk. Oh, that's good. And then I've got a bowl of fruit, yogurt, oats that I made myself. Kind of an oat mix.
So that's the one that robbed my house.
Look at everything they've taken. Come on now, everyone.
And this has just been me helping the townsfolk.
The Grey Mane has caught the bandits.
That I have. Just leaning up against trees, and whenever I enter it, I'm getting a lot more inventory slots. That's a huge thing. Like, getting inventory slots for just helping out the townsfolk. So now my inventory is 77. I think it was 45 for the longest time. But I fill it up pretty quick. Like I've got 2 more things. I wish that you could inspect everything. Unfortunately, that's not... Okay, this looks like I can inspect. Mask. Allows criminal behavior. Okay. I like these little net icons or art that they put over bugs that you catch. I would like to be able to grab onto... Here, let me move this thing out of the way. I'm covering up everything. I apologize. You. Yeah, I need to find a good spot to put my my box here. Yeah, but you can see like all the bug art, and that has been an enjoyable thing for me. But the way he like leans up against a tree when the game starts, he's kind of, I like the way that the game enters you back into the game. Well, you know, now that I look at it, this over here is probably the best spot. Maybe back over here. But I need to flip a mirror image of this, otherwise I'm looking off the screen. So what you see here is a mirror image. Haha, I fooled you. So I think maybe we'll put it over here, you think? Down here? I don't think I get any information down there. If I go into this menu, I cover up the bottom half of it, which I think is fine, because you guys can see the top half of it. Okay. Alright, can we talk to anybody? I want to go down into this cave and show you guys this lighting. It just feels really good. Now I can, like, just looking out in the distance, the blacks are very black. I don't even think I have maybe I do have HDR on. HDR is off. I wonder what it looks like HDR on. Might have to restart the game, I don't know. Okay, so maybe that's how it should look. Now I don't know if I get... Plus I'm not sure ray tracing with HDR. I'm not 100% sure like how that even works. Now I picked up a bunch of meat in here. Picked up 15 fish fillets. I should have a whole load of, yeah. Marbled meat, tender meat. It does have marbling in it. It's lean meat. It does look lean. What's this? Grilled meat. Let's use that. Yummy. Let me go see if I can take all this. This is a bandit camp that was out here. Let's see if we can take any of this stuff. Iron. Yeah, I need to get closer. Yep, take it. Nope, get up there. Take it. Get up there. Take it. Yeah, get up there. Take it. Yes. All this meat will be mine. Oh. Hold on. Seems like I'm kind of stuck. Something weird. Something weird. This way comes. Can I take this? Take the meat. I've already seen this one. Precision jump! Precision jump! Yeah, weird thing going on with the lighting. It might be my TV that makes it look worse than it actually is. Alright, let's go to the guards. Secrets hidden in the dark. I'm here, horsey. I need to find a home. I need to find a place I can infinitely store all of my stuff. If it looks that good for me as a console player, it must look amazing for.
Nothing we can prove, but too many sketchy things been happening. They used to just be coin-grubbing merchants, but
Now we got to watch our step around them. True. It's nonsense.
This is all because of that branch master.
Ah, horn splitter, right?
Aye, it all started when he rose to power. And now?
I remember when they had some scruples. Now they're no better than ordinary bandits.
Alright, horn splitter. Adding that to the database. Ask the soldiers about the Gold Leaf Merchant Guild. Gold. Adding that to the database as well. Gold Leaf Merchant Guild. I do enjoy proximity quests or quests of opportunity, which is what this is. I just passed by two NPCs talking,
The
and
gold leaves are behind this banditry. We have to do something. Or
You know where I can find the gold leaves?
Gold leaf. A grey mane.
didn't think a grey mane would be short on coin.
Mind telling us what business you have with the gold leaves?
A personal matter.
Best be careful. They'd do anything for some easy coin.
Word is, they're after more than gold these days. Such as the boulders from the sky.
Hey, you'll gain nothing by spreading such rumors.
Right you are, best of me minding my own business.
Who knows what they might do?
They've got a branch set up in front of town. I'll find them there.
alright. Who's the Gold Leaf Merchant Guild? And Horn Splitter. I think Horn Splitter might be the leader of the Gold Leaves. Merchant Guild. The more you know. The more you know.
Yeah.
I wonder when Sony is going to launch their PlayStation 6. Put my horse over here.
It'll only lead to unnecessary bloodshed. Are you just gonna stand by and watch? That's unacceptable.
What you're suggesting is unacceptable. Don't listen to the words of this fool.
Shaka-2, please, see, reason.
Patience. Believe me, I do have a
Shaka-2.
plan.
We can't afford to wait any longer.
There is always another way.
You're causing this town a lot of trouble.
Ah, Greymane. I understand your anger at such injustice. But if we're guilty of anything, it's merely complicit silence. We've never committed any evil ourselves.
You expect me to believe that?
Shaka-2 did everything in his power to stop him. It's not our fault.
There are too many ears listening here. All will be explained in due time, and the true monster revealed.
Alright. Learning about the Merchant Guild. The Goldie.
Please, calm yourself. Tell us what happened.
He wouldn't hand over the Sky Stone.
Damnable bastards!
Let's not let our tempers get the better of us. What we need...
You know, I've also heard of reviewers saying, I wish you could fast forward faster or skip the dialogue entirely. Which says a lot.
Most is manpower, so I'll call for the guards. For now, take a deep breath.
What happened?
Bandits are headed to the healer's house.
There's no one to stop those bastards.
He refused to give them what they wanted, so now they're going to set it ablaze.
Looks like they've already got to it. Greymane, please help us. Calm down, please, sister.
What did the bandits want?
She said it's, some sort of boulder that fell out of the sky.
A lot of conversations about the stuff falling from the
See
sky.
what I can do.
Almighty Solomon!
Saluman. Okay, so I have a couple of quests here. Let's go main quest, faction quests, knowledge, people, the Greymanes, Duchy of Hernan, Tribal State of Peloon, Continent of Pywell, the Duchy, people in search of small hopes. Goods vendors, oops, ally, priests, outlaws, prominent residents, Sebastian, ruler, wow. I like that they're doing this. Okay, I've been making a log because not very many games, like I've met each one of these residents, and the majority of them, I know there's a lot of them, but the majority of them are memorable. Just met Shakatu. I wonder if Shakatu is the one that makes the pottery that a previous NPC had mentioned. Greymane's knowledge, challenges, restoration, Axiom Archive. Not sure what the restoration challenge is. Got some masteries here. Life, combat, life, minigames, mind games, a silent war. Win in rock, paper, scissors. Whatever that game that is just to the left of the icon I'm at right now. Looks like it's 2 sticks or something. We'll see. Alright, so, sorry. I meant to go into the quests. Journal, quests. Alright, House Celeste. Hernand requests. Let's do Hernand's requests. From the cliff's edge, tells from the corners of Hernand. And we're not doing anything there for now. 63 commissions, 31 requests, 25 from House Celeste, from House Roberts. Main quest, Golden Greed, did that one 100%. Dark Veil, Flames of Greed. Let's Speak with the nun asking for help. Okay, this was the healer's house. I got the Gold Leaf Merchant Guild. I know that's something that I can pursue further, but this is the primary. Okay. And again, I've heard other reviewers, I'm going to take a quick break for the restroom, but I've heard other reviewers say that there's too many unrelated quests, like I'm helping the townsfolk. What does that matter? There's a bigger picture. There's a bigger picture. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, but I will be right back. Thanks for being here. Alright, we are back. Welcome back, everyone. And away we go. Oops, went the wrong way. Need to go to the healer's house. 521 meters away.
Go. Go. Hiya.
I might have, yeah, probably should have taken the other turn.
Faster.
Leap over it. You can do it. No, okay, just run right through it
Faster.
and hurt yourself. Can I make the horse? Okay, I can make the horse jump. I think I'm getting too used to games that have the horse auto jump.
Hiya. Ho. Yeah.
You can do it. Figure it out. Go ahead. I don't know how to go run the horse. Well, at least they managed it. Oh no. Good sir. Are you? Oh, he's missing a leg. Or his leg is bent into the ground. Yeah, he is not doing good. Madam? Are you alright? You're not? Okay, you're not.
It's about to collapse.
Great Solomon, save us!
Vile scum! To do such a despicable thing!
I'm certain they were after our healer.
Is anyone inside?
There's still someone in there.
Wait, whoa. How is there someone in there dead?
He might still be alive. Please.
No,
help
no.
him. Without aid, they'll all die.
How could anyone get to him?
How would anybody even survive
Please,
that?
will you help us?
Oh, the fire is spreading! We must save him! No, you fool! Was that rock worth all this?
I've seen a couple of rocks that have fallen through the roofs,
This is not the time for such musings.
and I've climbed into the house,
We must save our people first.
and touching the rock is it does damage. Oh my god, urgency. Wow. Do I want to slam it? How do I get in there? Anybody in here? Oh, there he is. That's gonna hurt me climbing over this fire. Really? Hold on. Hold on. What is this? Oak barrel. What's in the oak barrel? Ouch! Ouch! Okay, hold on. Holy crap! I'm almost out of time. Crap! No! 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 No way! You don't go that way! No! 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 Why? Oh my gosh! I'm pushing the circle and triangle button, and he dodges instead of grabs. Okay. Nature's grasp. Okay, screw this. Screw this. Just go in there. Just go in there. Screw it. Screw it. Just pick him up. I don't care if I'm burning a bit. He is not in a good spot.
Here. Just here. Gods, to survive.
There's so many control inputs, and to try to get that all with just this limited controller set.
Solomon save us all. If it wasn't for the Greymane, if it weren't for you, what would have happened to him? You have our sincerest thanks. I'm glad I could help.
He should be charred up a little bit.
Was that rock really worth a man's life? Now we have to find Hubert.
Dear Savior, I'm ashamed to ask, but please rescue our healer. Without him, our town.
Slow down. They took Hubert, our healer.
Yes, yes. When he wouldn't hand over the Sky Stone.
Skystones again.
Please rescue him.
Our healer. The burden of such a thing is too heavy to bear. Please, take it. And save our healer. We're counting on you.
Please, I beg you.
Please help.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Oh, I'm about to fall. I'm gonna grab. Thanks for the stone. I appreciate it. Let me put it into my infinite backpack. Which he's not wearing. I think that particular comment for my feedback, every game does this. But I mean, what gamer would really want to have only be able to carry like 3 items? But still kind of put it in there. I don't think any game developer is ever truly going to tackle the Mary Poppins bag. I don't think any of them want to. Nobody wants to handle the Mary Poppins bag. And the Mary Poppins bag is, you have infinite... well, I will say this. The reach around to, put your... Here, let me turn on my camera for this one as well. The Mary Poppins bag is just where you're able to put an infinite amount of things in your inventory. I say infinite, but still most inventories are limited. It's limited here. It's limited in Cyberpunk 2077. You become over encumbered in most games. Here, there's no encumbrance. It's just you can't put any more in there. But let me take it and reach around my back and put it in this invisible fanny pack. Now, if he was carrying a large rucksack or a large backpack or something, or I think the way to manage this is if you want to carry a bunch of stuff with you, you just have a mule that you carry with you, or that you have follow you. And if you want to carry even more, you have another mule. And protecting those mules would make sense. And for sci-fi games, you just say, you got this thing, you scan it, it dematerializes it, and puts it into storage. Or transports it to storage. Do the Star Trek way. Okay, rescue the kidnapped healer. Okay, that's 500 meters away. Alright, let's go, Herspia.
Run! Hiya!
I don't know the best way, 'cause if it's that way, is there a split? Sorry, I was messing around with the camera angle. Okay, if I'm needing to go here, I'm probably... see if I can go down this way. This is the farthest I've been away from the Shire. All right, let's go 2 to south. Let's turn around and make a right hand turn. Let's see if that gets us anywhere. Oh, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, I didn't mean to do that, I didn't, it wasn't my fault. I am rescuing your healer, though.
Faster! Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop. How do I super stop? How do I stop with my horse? That's a jump. I'm gonna have to figure that out. There is a trail up this way.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if this is the greatest way for my horse to... Let's see what the horse can do. Oh, hold on. I found this out of the... Oh, hello? What does this do? I need to take it somewheres. I need to take you somewhere. Alright, if we brought it into here. Does freeing it do something? I brought it up here. It fell. Okay, that's that's different. Alright, let me see if I can get this thing out of here. Oh, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why did you do that? No. Why did you climb down? Nope. I might have to go all the way down there and come all the way back up with it. sure what I want to do with this. Is there even something I can do with this? Oh crap! The heck? Okay. I guess the block itself makes things crumble, but not everything. I guess I found a secret underground area here. I guess it's not so secret. I was just here. I'm sure the healer can wait. They certainly have a... Like the guy that was trapped in the house that collapsed, that was on fire, there was a sense of urgency there. Like, get in there and save him, otherwise the timer runs out. That's a sense of urgency. Not very many games care about really showing a sense of urgency to the player. I've seen very similar. Rescue the guy in the burning building, and you can just stand outside the building and stare at it for eternity. And you can go save him anytime you want to. And then as soon as you save him and you walk out, the building collapses. Very scripted tasks. I would like to see games that, you know, I got through it in 100 hours, but I had 150 hours to complete it. Otherwise, the world would have fallen apart. If I wait too long, like, I don't know what's happening with these blocks that are falling out of the sky, but if there's a timer going on, which I don't think that there is, not many games do, like the V in Cyberpunk 2077, there's not really a timer. There's no real fear of not getting done what you need to get done. Okay, so let's grab this again.
Our connection isn't complete yet. May wisdom guide your path.
This is supposed to be there. I don't know if putting it here meant anything. Oh wait, does that need to be powered by the block? Okay. That's not a thing. I'm not sure what I should be doing. Oh, hello. Okay. I don't know if it needs to be a certain way. Is that where you needed to be? It certainly doesn't look like it, does it? There's a block in that one. There is a block in that one. Okay, there's a block in every one of them. Does it need to be slammed in? No. I've had to slam on these things before to activate them. Let me climb on it, see if that does anything. Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, let's get back to the mission at hand. Oh wait, do I need to be standing here? I don't know. I don't know. Parkour! Alright, well, we'll say that we will come back here at a later time to figure that one out. Alright, let's go. We'll figure this one out later. Let's bring open the map. Alright, Unicorn Cliff. Alright, Herdinan. We're going to have to say, this is going to be added to my to-do list. It might obviously be added to the in-games quest, or its log, but I'm going to add it in here anyway. It's going to be an investigation. Topic, fallen cube. We'll call it a fallen cube. It's in Hernand. Unicorn Cliff. Plus all these, if I zoom in on the map, maybe it actually gives me a point on it. See, sometimes it gives me these points, like right here. It says Young Monk's Request. So I know that there's a quest there. But Unicorn Cliff, I'm at this spot right here, but there's no markers. I don't have any kind of, what do you call it? A key or a legend for icons that I need to cycle on to make that visible, so it'll just be something that I hopefully am able to come back to later. Hernand, Unicorn Cliff, and then House Celeste. I guess this is House Celeste that I'm in? I don't know what. Is the marker... That's what I need to go to. Is the marker on the top right of the screen there, House Celeste, level 6.13, 6 of 6. Is that who I'm attached to, House Celeste, or is that currently where I'm at? I am unsure. Okay, let's just go ahead and get out of here. We have a long way to go. Don't know how we're going to get up here. I guess I could just climb. Alright, buddy. Looks like you're staying here. I've got some climbing to do. I'll probably run out of stamina before I even think about getting to the top of this. Get up there, buddy. You got it. Yeah, I'll just stay at I should have just stayed at the top of this building. No, don't. Okay, sure, climb up. Alright. We'll use this structure, this house, this castle, as dilapidated as it is, to help us get to the top of this. What's that? Poriorian flower basket. Was I supposed to shoot that thing? Let's see what that says. Others, environment, faction quests, all. Inventory, journal. Faction quest challenges, knowledge. Factions, territories, creatures, collectibles, gatherables, adventure. Maybe it's an adventure. Hidden spaces, caves, sanctums, Greymane shrines, the abyss, regions, hidden spaces. Gatherables, collectibles, containers, metal containers, glass containers, wood containers, leather containers. Metal bowl, where, okay. Wooden containers, okay. Ornaments, was it an ornament? Trophies, boxes, natural ornaments, lights. Okay, candle, boxes, junk, trophies, nothing to that. Go back again. Gatherables, meats, fruits, vegetables, crafting materials. Factions, people, mount, adventure, territories, creatures, bosses. Crafting, memory, fragments. 5 of 214. Hernand. Hornless goat. Can I... Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what the potpourri or whatever that was actually was. A beetle. Yeah, there's another one. Now, is that a... What is that? Alright, I'll do this later. Later. Mini a distraction. I have made it to the Hernand Highlands. See, what is Circus Estate? Is that Andy? Andy Circus? Like does he own all this land, this circus guy? White streaked butterfly. I'm gonna need to find storage. Do.
Just take him.
I could beat you blindfolded.
Oh, okay. Had a weird camera angle there. Oh, okay. I'm swarmed here. Oh, hold on.
Fighting you is like fighting a child. Maggots will thrive upon your flesh.
Getting really swarmed here. Oh, back. Dodge. I'm gonna die. Definitely gonna die. Need to get out of here. Nope, stay up here. Kind of protected here. They can come to me. Getting surrounded was not the way to go here. Looks like I'm out of arrows. Got a lizard there. Come on up here. Come on, buddy. You want to climb up here too? Come on. I got you. Come on. Come on, yeah, come on up. Ooh, that's better. Alright, I'm not gonna... Alright, these are the horn splitters. Actually, was looking for them before. Alright, we are not gonna search. We're gonna move... Was it the horn splitters that captured the healer? I like that there are some pretty good landmarks. Very clear. Like this landmark there. Go here to the left. There's that landmark. A little bit further to the left. Large mountains. This is probably the largest mountain peak. Alright, we got a campsite over here. 241 to my other. Okay, what is that? Dang the inventory. Okay, so it looks like I do have some... It looks like a combination... Yeah, okay, so there's screen space reflection. There may be planar reflection right there, or it's kind of baked in. See, like the trees in the background, if you look at the reflection, and then, again, this is in the center, kind of about the center of the screen, the tallest ones. They get reflected in this water, but as I start to take them out of the screen, you can see that the reflection changes, the type of reflection. So this isn't ray tracing, but I think I can turn ray tracing on, but I'll, I think I'm in balanced right now. Actually, what setting am I in? I think I'm in balanced settings. Yeah, I'm in balanced. I think if I go into quality, I'll get maybe real ray tracing, and then if I go into performance, the frame rate will increase. I don't know if I use high dynamic range to display images with a wider contrast ratio and vivid colors. This option requires an HD monitor. Vertical sync, 200 Hertz. I don't have a TV that does that. One of these days I'll get a better monitor or TV. Yeah, see these yellow flowers here? I don't know if they're going to despawn when I walk away, but yeah, they do. So see how, look how, it's very abrupt for me, the pop in here. Even these flowers over here to the right are popping in. So you've got one flower there, and I step back a little bit. All right, so there's no yellow flowers here in front of me. There's one over here to the right, but it just happens to be in the spawn window. So there's none there. When I first saw this, it was so abrupt. I thought there was I was walking forward and I was like, oh my, did you just see that pop up? And then I'd be, oh, well, let me go over there. Oh my gosh, another one popped up. Now, two things are going through my head. It's like, is this an engine limitation? But then a bunch of them started popping up just in a straight line. Not kind of how they spread it out here, but it was just in a straight line. And I thought there was a magical creature or nature was trying to talk to me. So I started following these pop-ups. And it didn't last super long. It just stopped. And then I started searching the area, thinking that nature was speaking to me. Limitations of technology. I'm sure the pop-up wouldn't be as something that probably doesn't get experienced by PC gamers. I thought I wouldn't get that with a PlayStation 5 Pro. Maybe the PC gamers are getting it. Looks like I've got a couple more here. Just kind of chilling around. I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak up on these guys. I think it's the same faction that attacked me. One guy has seen me. Now they're slowly all seeing me. Alright, let's see if we can...
I expected you'd be showing.
Thought I only killed 3. Oh, geez, there's a bunch of them.
Maggot will thrive upon your flesh. I could beat you blindfolded.
Let's back off and get swarmed.
Must you drown yourself?
Done! Hey, I'll buy you, rabbit. Oh, I'm sorry. Thought you guys wanted to be friends. Well, I got maybe a new type of bug here. Let's go ahead and drop him. It's not what I was wanting. I was looking for a new bug, I think. There it is right there. No, no, no. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. New type of bug, new type of bug. Yes. No, my inventory. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, we're almost there. I think we can call our horse now. Oh, oh, oh god, he just walked right through me. Some wild horses here. Curious if I can catch those. Catch them and sell them. Alright, we are coming up on this camp here. This might be what I'm looking for. Hey, Eldon. Welcome in. Sorry I didn't reply to you for 2 minutes. Alright, it's either this camp or further beyond. Okay, it's this camp.
Must you drown yourself?
I could do no good for I could do no good for a tide. Will Sullivan not send his aid?
Take that, you son of a gun. Yeah, welcome, Eldon. How are you? How are you? Hope you're having a great day.
Cut me free. Oh, how did I end up like this? I could do no good for a tide. Ah, by Solomon, I was sure I was done for. Oh, thank you.
How can I repay you for your kindness?
Your friend sent me. You're Hubert?
I knew they wouldn't forsake me. Almighty Solomon, thank you for bestowing your grace upon one as unworthy as I.
Probably best if you don't stick around.
Indeed. Curse those damn gold leaves. Oh, apologies. That horn splitter just gets on my skin.
Horn splitter?
The tyrannical gold leaf branch master. You see, Shakatu was meant to lead the guild. With the horn splitter at the helm. Well, it spells doom for all her nand, I'm afraid. If Shakatu led the guild, this wouldn't have happened.
Shakatu, huh?
Okay, so Shakatu is good. Shakatu good. Shakatu not bad. Shakatu is good. Alright, ooh, let's mix... Ooh, can we cook some meat? I got a bunch of meat. I have a bunch of raw meat. Okay, so I do. I got plenty. Let's make some hearty toasted grains. And plus, the way he cooks, that's not at all what I want cooked. Like, I didn't put all those vegetables in there. And then it becomes that. I'd say the cooking animations are more motion than immersion. Which I'm going to put in here as a feedback. It'll be animations. I'm gonna say poor, based on the level of a detail they've done in other things in this game. Cooking is more motion than immersion, as the ingredients shown in the animation is nothing like what is being actually made. Not a huge issue, but still kind of like, what? Look, I'm making meat, and for some reason I'm flipping vegetables. I'm making a stir fry. And instead of it just being this 3D object and maybe having it change color would be sufficient. But I'm literally flipping vegetables, and then it becomes steak. Now, I guess I could say, no, I'm just making the sides. That's just the extras. But the main dish is this. He always has a side of veggies. Alright, let's see. Can I rest in here? No. It's interesting. I've very rarely seen games that allow you to go into a space like this. It would be even more if they allowed me to actually lay down. Because normally it'll just be the tent animation, but there'll be an invisible wall right here that I can't get past. And if I wanted to get in here, I just crouch down and I can walk inside. But I would like to be able to maybe lay down and rest. That would be cool. Wow, there... way out here, there's a billboard for... What the heck is this? That was very unexpected. They trying to set up their own little town here? Now, it looks like... Okay, so it is going to show a notice board. Not sure what this might be. Lootable items. These little critters just got spawned in. What did I pick up? A kiwi bird? Can I cook the kiwi? Alright guys, we're gonna try something that I haven't tried before. I'm gonna hold this kiwi over this fire, and if it cooks it, then good. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go over here to the cook pot, and I'm gonna try and cook a kiwi. Nope. Can't cook a kiwi, can't interact with anything. Alright, little kiwi, you are lucky. It wouldn't even let me like pick him up and pet it. Alright, where me horse? Should be somewhere over here. Nope. Should probably just look at the iconography. Yeah, very surprised there's a notice board right here. Alright. Herspia. Let's go talk to Shakatu. I don't know the best way to get back.
Run!
There's like a whole gathering of folk over here. Certainly probably something going on. Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, this is Shakatu. Shakatu's already set up over here. What's up, Shakatu?
Makes no difference to me if he's a bloody Greymane. If he crosses the gold leaves, we set him straight. Understood? Stay sharp.
Why Shakatu even give a shit about some poxy outlander? Oh, it's him!
The Greymane.
I'm not here to fight.
Who the fuck asked?
Hold on, lads. We were looking for you anyway. The Trademaster wants to see you. If you come quietly, there won't be any trouble.
Big mistake.
Mistake? You cheeky cunt! Get him! Show me what you've got.
I'm gonna stab him. He just threatened me.
That nose would look better broken.
Oh, I just knocked that whole thing down.
I can reach it if you move.
Oh, oh, getting swarmed.
Got you. We both know.
Get over there to him. Come on, no, rock.
This idiot in 20. That nose would look better broken. Enough.
Nice.
My orders were that you be treated with respect. Go on now. In a treacherous world, often the sword precedes words. I beg forgiveness on their behalf.
I wonder who's making it so treacherous.
A pointed remark indeed. Such is the cost of doing business. The metal makes the merchant. I hope there are no misunderstandings.
Why were your men seeking me out to begin with?
Does such consideration further offend you? I was hoping to speak to you about our branch master, the Horn Splitter. He manipulates the gold leaves to commit misdeeds to satisfy his own greed. If we don't stop him now, no one will be able to stop him in the future.
Isn't it good business to back the winning horse?
My allegiance is to the gold leaf merchants, not the horn splitter. Therefore, I have a request to make of you, Greymane. Please, put an end to him. I see you need further persuasion. An artifact, perhaps. The horn splitter's thirst for its power is the root of all this chaos. He is hunting them, so that none may stand against him. Of course, I won't be leaving you empty-handed. Your efforts here will aid the people of Hernand, and will certainly ingratiate you to the Marquis Circus. A very generous man. If my agents are to be trusted,
It is
he
his
offered
land.
the Greymane's land to rebuild. Then, naturally, you would need a great deal of supplies. What do you think? It seems quite the mutually beneficial arrangement, wouldn't you say?
You're a natural merchant.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Alright, I need to add circus to here. He's the Marquis. I'm just adding this to the database real quick. Alright, added. Done. Alright, defeat Horn Splitter. What be you, this platform of discovery? Nothing? Nothing happeneth? Wait, I've activated it. If I activate another one on, is there another one on this side? It creates a bridge. I'm not sure what this encampment right here is. Oh, it's the horn splitters. Oh, very well. Alright, let's see if we can make our way in here. I can't get under there. I don't see an opening. I guess I'm going... Oh, we've got quite a... Oh, wow. There's a ton of them. Alright, one at a time, y'all.
A bowl of broth has more bite than you.
Nope. Dang, they keep hitting me before I can release my charged energy. Alright. These guys shouldn't bother me while I'm inside the camp. Oh man, there's so many of them.
Must you drag this out?
Oh, I can chop my way in. Oh, okay.
Leave upon your flesh.
Oh, I'm getting swarmed. I'm getting swarmed. Let's get out of here. Oh, I can knock that stuff down. Cool. I'm gonna aggro some other people, though. I missed that one.
Take them!
I think he's leaving behind some of that. Get out of that red mist. Get out of the red mist. Wow, they're all just kind of standing there doing nothing. Don't pay attention to me. I don't think any of them are good, right? They're not all angry at me, are they?
Well now, the grey mane that's been meddling in my affairs has saved me
Kai
trouble
Locke.
seeking him out.
You've been meddling with forbidden powers.
Forbidden? Sounds expensive. And all too appealing to a merchant's senses. You lost your poor Northlander. For daring to stand before me, you will now lose your life.
Okay. Wow, he's got some fast moves.
Power is mine. No one can take it from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get killed. Guaranteed. Yeah. I think from what I've heard that most of the boss fights are sort of a level check. And they in order to pass it, you have to be like leveled up to a certain extent. So I may need to go back and spend some time leveling. Now, they're giving me a retry, and it's loading me back to where? Is it loading me back? Okay. So, because I'm in here, can I then... Okay, I can pause. Let's go to skills. I have 6 artifacts that I've spent. How many do I have? I have 5 to spend. Let's see here. Axiom Force. We want to... Let's see if combat... Is combat what we're wanting? Health is one thing. Skills and others. I'm trying to see over there to the left. I have a sword currently selected, but then what is... Can I not cycle through all of that? Alright, this is Falling Palm. Press R3 while falling at full speed to unleash a powerful ground slam fueled by your momentum and concentrated energy. Alright, this is Axiom Force. Harness the Axiom Force to perform impossible feats. Okay, what's this? Flight costs 25 stamina per second. Aerial roll cost 80 stamina. I feel like stamina is always what I should be spending all of my resource in, so that I can last longer in climbing and flying. But now that I'm in combat, I may want to spend it for like more health and whatnot. Okay, power consumed to execute skills and special actions. Enhancement requirement 2 artifacts. It's 2. Nature's Echo creates an illusion that replicates your attacks. See how I'm drifting right now? Like, this is a brand new controller. And I've got stick drift. Sony, you're ripping us off. And there's no way I can go and like fix this. Because what I think happens with some of these consoles is they get like controllers and things sent to them. It's like, hey, can you fix this stick drift? And this is probably a pre-used controller that got refurbished. Maybe they put a new skin on it, but all the innards are the same, because I already have stick drift, and that is not good. This is a brand new console that I just purchased, and it's already got stick drift. I've had this for less than a week. No idea. That's kind of, yeah, right there. Stick drift. Major stick drift. Major stick drift. Now, is that the game? If it's the game, shame on you, Pearl Abyss. Please fix that. Okay, anyway. Multi-shot costs 10 spirit. Let's see what we got. Evasive shot. Okay, that's for my arrow. If I level this up, meet certain conditions. I'm not really feeling... Okay, let's actually do here. This makes more sense to do that. Alright, we have one more. What does this cost me? Meet certain conditions. Aerial roll. Let's spend it. Can we spend it on stamina? Nope. What else can we do? Let's right here. Unarmed combat. Okay, no, don't need that. Grappling. Press done to done. Perform a grapple. Further investment in grappling increases the damage of your... Okay, let's do that. Alright, and now we have Lariat. Okay, I need to learn my combat.
For daring to stand before me, you will now lose your life.
Okay, just learned a skill. Press while being hit to roll away and evade quickly.
No one can take it from me.
Oh, I'm dead.
Might is power.
I need to learn parry. Parry is killing me. It could be that it's actually the dead zone settings for the controller. Maybe check it out. Dead zones. Okay, so now that I'm going back to retry, does that reset everything that I just did for leveling up? Therein lies the next question to be answered. So the dead zone.
You lost your war, Northlander. For daring to stand before me, you will now lose your life.
Wow, he hits hard. Oh my god. I'm dead again. I'm already dead. Wow. Wow. Let's see here. Let me go back in and check. I think the reload is okay. I still think it should be instant. Just reset me to full health and him to full health. Reset our positions. That should not take a lot of time. I have no idea why it takes this long to reload something like that.
You lost your war, Northlander. For daring to stand before me, you will now lose your life. This power is mine. No one can take it from me. Might is power.
God dang, he hits hard and fast. I have no answer to that.
You'll pay dearly for coveting my strength. Your life is nothing but fun of my blade.
What the fuck is he doing? Whoa, 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 no, whoa. Alright. Okay, I've already learned this, so I have to repeat learn. Let's check skills. Okay, so let's go back over here. Evasive rolls. Have I... Okay, it does reset it. Darn it. Dang it. Shoot. I had ties with Marvel. I had this with Marvel Rivals, and it turned out that my dead zone settings were sensitive. So what specifically is dead zone settings? Is it when the... Because I'm putting in 0 input, and it continues to put in input. To me, that says dead or stick drift. So I've never had a controller, no matter what my dead zone settings are, drift off and continue to drift off until it hits a limit. So again, it's not that it puts in too much input, it's that it continues to put in input after I have stopped putting in input. My understanding of dead zone is just like, when does the ramp up of the analog input change so that you don't get input until you put in 50% of stick input. But for here, what I'm seeing is if I'm pushing down, if I'm pushing down and to the left and then I stop, it ramps away on its own and continues until I put in a counter input. So, I don't know, I'll keep exploring that. Alright, what do I need to do here? I have one more to spend. Nature's Echo replicates your attacks. I forgot what I did last time. Ooh, double jump? Oh, heck yeah. I'll do a double jump. Okay, can I go to others? Can I save? I can't save now. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I should have saved before I walked into this. Because now all the input that I put in, I have to redo. I have to be re-shown all the tutorial stuff, which is kind of a bummer. Dang it. So now I'm being doubly punished. And I'm going to say give up because I'm not quite sure what that means. Is it going to kick me outside? Hopefully it kicks me outside the arena. And if it kicks me outside the arena, then I can go through, level myself up, and now my reset will be less of a pain. Or I go and just start doing some other things to level myself up. Okay, it just sets me outside the zone. Okay, we are not ready for that fight. So let's go do some other stuff. Alright, let's see what other quests we've got. Let's see what our time is. Actually, we're at 2 hours. Okay, I think what we'll do here is, since we're at 2 hours, we'll go ahead and end this. We'll, I haven't gotten any notifications. Let me check here real quick. Checking some stuff. Alright, I haven't gotten any notifications to be ready, so we're going to jump over and do... we'll get into Elden Ring next. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this game thoroughly. I'm going to be spending a lot of time with it. Again, I don't know if I'll always do streams of it and consecutive streams. I may do just gameplay on my own and then come back and say, hey, here's where I'm at, here's what I've learned, here's what I'd like to share. But I think that'll be it for now for Crimson Desert. I think I'm going to go take a quick, might take like an hour break and try to do some work on a project around the house. I may stream, I may not. But again, Eldon, thank you, my friend, for being here. I appreciate it. Enjoy your Pokemon training. Be the best, better than all the rest, and I will maybe see you tomorrow because tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, I could probably do again tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. But I do have a project. I'm making a shadow box for a friend of mine, my neighbor, and I need to get that done before Friday. So I may come back later today. If not, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you as always. And again, remember, my perspective is not your perspective on games. So go out and play games for yourself. You may watch those that you get information from, but get information. Don't let that person's opinions force your perspective on what you probably will like in a different way Even if they don't like it, you might like it. So play games for yourself is my recommendation. I'm having a really good time with Crimson Desert. Somebody else might not. As long as you don't force a false perspective. If I said, yeah, man, the combat in here is non-existent, or wow, the open world is you can't explore it at all. Oh, you can't climb on things. That would be a false perspective. And let's say that I hated the animations and I showed rare bad animations like all games do with clipping, or maybe an NPC can't path around something and I only show that, but I don't show all the good stuff that the game does. That's a false perspective. And I've seen a lot of that online for a lot of games. It's not just Crimson Desert, but because Crimson Desert right now is one of the most popular games out there, you're going to get a lot of people trying to do reviews. They find little nitpicking things and then they go online and they make videos that force that false perspective and only they're putting blinders on you and they're only showing you what they find bad about it. So I guess be careful of that and enjoy your games. So thanks so much, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. I may do a stream later today. I may not. If I do, I hope you're there. All right. Bye.